pains me to say this as an Overwatch player, but I freaking love the new Marvel Rivals for a reason you're about to find out. I'm sorry! Before I start hating on me, let me just say, I love Overwatch 1 and 2, okay? Some of my fun and favorite moments happen there. It's my go-to escape whenever I need a break from the toxicity of life. It's where I first learned that there is such thing as a hero shooting game, and then I didn't have to suffer on Valorant.
Today I will teach you how to become the best rage in town.
And yes, it's the game where I hurled so hard trying to mean mercy. But now, there's a new contender on the block, and it's called Marvel Rivals. Developed by NetEase, this game lets you live your childhood dream as any Marvel superhero together with your 5 superhero best friends to fight away enemies. Woohoo! But then we are not here to hate on our dear Overwatch 2. No. I just want to talk about how I appreciate Marvel Rivals as an Overwatch 2 player. So, sit back, relax, and please, do get some snacks. I've spent 50 hours playing as of making this video since the release, and I must say that the Marvel Rivals launch is an absolute success. I didn't have to wait behind 20,000 other players, and I didn't experience getting kicked out because of server issues. In fact, there are so many players right now that matchmaking is practically instant. Boom, kapow! And you're in. Doesn't matter if it's in quick play or competitive, you'll need to plan your breaks or else. So okay, I don't know who needs to take note of this, but Doctor Strange is making my life miserable every time he pops his ultimate. But apart from the launch, the real questions still stand. Why are people calling it Overwatch 3? How's the game? How are the characters? And who is this little fella right here? Oh, it says Jeff on his collar. Hi, Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
First off, this game is legit. And when something is legit, there's no holding back on the branding. They nailed everything from naming it Marvel Rivals, which absolutely deserves that name, to letting us legally call Iron Man as Iron Man and not something like Metal Boy or Flying Tin Man. Everything in this game respects the Marvel Universe. The character designs are poppin', the movements are smooth, the skills are refreshing, and the marketing videos are just really enticing. And that's just some of it. And because it's legit, we get to walk around the iconic locations we've seen in the movies. How cool is that? Then we've got the superheroes who give off major superhero vibes. What's cool about this game is that it's not about who you're playing as. It's about how every single character feels powerful. Whether you're taking on villains or supporting your teams, each one is built to stand tall and hold their ground. In fact, it really doesn't matter who you choose. Everyone is capable of fighting back. Everyone is OP. Wanda screams her frustrations. Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Captain America screams just whatever he wants from afar. Jeff the Land Shark can swallow you up like Kirby and make you pray so hard that there's a drop near you to spit them out. I remember filling out this online survey from Marvel Rivals, and not once did I see the word fun pop up on any other surveys I've had. That's when it hit me. This game isn't about grinding to get the perfect build or sticking to the same old meta combos. No, it's all about just having absolutely ton of fun. You're free to pick whoever feels good in the moment, no matter what class you go for. Tank, damage, or support. In the end, every character is a superhero, and they're all built to handle whatever challenge comes their way. To put the character experience simply, Marvel Rivals feels more like an RPG game versus your good old hero shooting game, but way better. All thanks to the third-person view. When I first tried Spider-Man, I swear it took me right back to swinging through the city. It feels just fun, just like any other Spider-Man game. This just shows how much NetEase wanted to create a kind of hero shooting game built with a core idea of just having fun. Alright, the gameplay in Marvel Rivals is a 6v6 hero shooting game with 3 game modes, just like Overwatch. But this new game brings some serious extra oomph with its open queue system and dynamic hero synergy. Okay. Listen, I used to love the idea of 6v6 from Overwatch 1. And I'm just thankful to the heavens up above whoever whispered that 6v6 needs to make a comeback. But what I'm worried about is the whole open queue system. This can affect the overall team play. So imagine if a player doesn't understand the role, techniques, and skills of Vanguard and Strategist by heart, then they cannot fully protect and support the team the way they need to. Okay, I know this because I had a lot of adjustments switching from Valorant to Overwatch. Okay?
Okay.
The dynamic hero synergy really surprised me, and I'm so glad it's in this game. My first thought was, yeah, this makes a lot of sense. Why did nobody think of this before? It's fun, creative, and chaotic, and really pushes you to team up with other characters for added bonuses, and just, look at how the team up would look like. Another brilliant thing they did is adding destructible environments that you can use to your advantage. Honestly, anything can be a game changer. 1 second you're hiding behind a cover and the next, BAM! The whole thing crumbles. It keeps the game feeling fresh and chaotic. Perfect for those... No! Stop following me! Okay, a little something about me. I love playing support, and of course, Strategist was my first choice to try and master for good 50 hours. And I have a lot to say. Are you ready? The role of Strategist really feels like you're strategizing and not just supporting. Let me explain. The skills you get in Marvel Rivals isn't just about boosting damage. You've got the right set of tools to fight back when the enemies are harassing you, or even go full aggressive mode if that's your game style. This means you really have to strategize on what kind of skill to use and when is the best time to use them. So if you're planning to get serious with the Strategist role, I highly recommend learning Cloak and Dagger. Yeah, I know, they can be tricky to use, but what makes these heroes so effective in teamfight is their ability to support and disrupt. You can heal your team using different methods or get aggressive with skills like Dark Force Dimension to hide your enemy for a moment, or use Terror Cape to obscure the enemy's vision. My best advice: think of it like you're driving while using Cloak and Dagger. It really helps simplify everything. So with all the good stuff we've covered, where does this leave Overwatch 2? For me, Overwatch will always be the king of hero shooting game. Even though it feels more like Overwatch 1.5, we still kept playing because there's so much history behind it. The marketing videos really made us feel connected with characters like Winston, Diva, Kiriko, and yeah, especially Black Widow. I never thought that hero shooting game could still be taken up the notch, honestly. And if Overwatch is king, how come they cannot give the upgrade it deserves? It honestly feels like Blizzard's just too tired to keep pushing forward. While on the other hand, Marvel Rivals was such a breath of fresh air we needed. Yes, it's a hero shooting game with familiar game modes like pushing payload or capturing a point, but it's so much more than that. Marvel Rivals took what Overwatch 2 missed and used it to provide a well-balanced and amazingly fun game. Some people online says it feels like a ripoff, but if you really think about it, it feels more like the Overwatch 2 we've all been waiting for. For me, it's a both yes and no. Yes, in terms of game modes, but when it comes to the characters and pacing, those are all NetEase doings, okay? My friends who have been playing since the launch day of Overwatch 1 said this used to be how Overwatch 1 was. Fun and chaotic. But playing Marvel Rivals made me realize that Overwatch 2 is far from how it was, and to think they are just building up on Overwatch 2. Now, whether you're an Overwatch player just like us, or just someone looking for a fresh take on a hero shooting game, Marvel Rivals is definitely worth checking out. It's not just about the game modes or the characters, it's the whole experience. The fun, the chaos, and of course, the dopamine kick that keeps you coming back for more. I'm excited to see where this game goes. That's it for today's video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!